Hello, I have returned, and that means it is time to wash something. And normally I would say wash some things, but no, there's only one thing left. There's only one thing left, and it is the walls of this palace temple thing in PowerWash Simulator here. Since that is the only thing left, that's what I'm gonna do. That is the plan. So we're going to resume this job here. 86% complete, and all I have left to do is the outer walls. That's the way that goes. Oh, I'd forgotten how loud the waves are. Okay, hopefully I'm still audible over all this water. Yes, I have this wall left to do, and this wall left to do, and please don't mind while I violate the laws of physics. And this, okay, so I have 3 walls. I did clean this wall though, look how beautiful. So I think I want to do the front wall last, so why don't I work my way around counterclockwise here? The angles are unkind. That's what we're finding out. Using it this way is getting things very clean, but it's also very narrow, because I just don't have the distance. I should perhaps, let's go to something that's a little shorter, so that we can have a little more width. That's slightly better. Whoa! Too far down. Too far down. Oh. I missed just a little bit up here, apparently. There we go. This schmutz. So many things feel wrong about this angle, but we're not going to think about it too hard, okay? We're going to vigorously not think about it. Or about what angle I'm possibly standing at to be doing this. We're also not thinking about that. It's all about perspective, right? My perspective is that, you know, despite the really uncomfortable angle that's going on here, things are in fact getting clean. that still doesn't feel right. Let's go back to this one. For some reason, this angle feels better, except that the cleaning feels a lot less efficient this way. Yeah, we're basically going to be spending the whole stream cleaning these walls. As efficiently as I can. Or possibly not as efficiently as I can, but as thoroughly as I can. Not having to go over things too many times. Which is why we're tolerating the intensely narrow focus that we have going on here, because it's taking everything off in one sweep. Whereas if I were using a wider nozzle, I wouldn't be able to go at half this speed. So going to have to sacrifice some efficiency for efficacy. And live with the consequences. Why did that happen? Is there like some grit on my mouse pad? No, it's just going around that part for some reason. I don't think that's a my mouse pad thing. I think that's something else, but I don't know what. Is that actually dirt? say slowly but surely it's coming clean, but I think this is actually going pretty quickly. Admittedly, my time sense is very, very bad, so my perception may not be reality, but I'm perceiving this as going pretty fast. It's just a bunch of flat walls. It should go fast, right? Okay, there's something I've missed. This blue is included, so it must be that I haven't cleaned the blue. Yeah, this is the line right here. So if I clean this blue here, and there's still something I've missed somewhere. Little dabs and dribbles here and there. There we go. Okay. So now we just have this lower portion. I was just about to say, this area is narrow enough that it's pretty easy to do, and then I fell off the room. So now that narrow bit is very far away. This part is a little bit annoying because of the texture. I'll just do it a bit at a time to make sure that I've gotten it. I would hate to leave schmutz on some sort of weird angle on these things. But it seems to be shallow enough that if I just make sure to go at it straight on, it gets all the edges. And then on the other side, whoop, come on, up. Walls left to go, soon to be 7. Oh, it's nice to watch the meter visibly reducing as I go along here. Get all of it. And then the same as the other side. Just do the textured area in small sweeps to make sure I've gotten all of it. Especially since there seem to be quite a lot of barnacles. There we go. Get the base edge. There. And that's that wall done. Or side done. Hup. So we go up here. I do not like how this side has such a good view of the volcano. That makes me nervous. Another reason to do the entrance side last. It's the one that doesn't face the volcano. Admittedly, there is some sort of bogey coming at me from the volcano direction, and it would be good to see it when it gets here, but it makes me a little nervous to be able to see the volcano so clearly. Although nobody is going to be hiring me to wash a volcano, so at least there's that. Nobody's gonna be like, here, take this volcano, scrub it clean. This is all because the cat refused to do the spring festival, isn't it? Doesn't matter how I get this clean, as long as I get it clean. And frankly, if I tried to typewriter the whole thing, we'd all die of boredom, I'm pretty sure. And now the fun news is that PowerWash Simulator 2 is coming out at the end of this month. They just recently announced the release date. And I am definitely interested. But I also own all the DLC in this game. See, why does that happen? That is not my mouse. I am not changing anything about my mouse. Like, I'm going over the same part of my mouse pad to do this gesture, but it's not doing that weird divot thing. Pretty sure this is a wall thing, not a mouse thing. Maybe like a "you are standing too close to that spot" sort of warning. So PowerWash Simulator 2 is coming out at the end of the month, and for people who already own PowerWash Simulator 1, there is a discount. So I will be acquiring PowerWash Simulator 2, but I probably won't be streaming it right away, as there is still so much of PowerWash Simulator 1 content that I have not dealt with. So PowerWash Simulator content will be on this channel, just not right away. I mean, heck, I'm not even going to be getting to the DLC content right away when I finish the career path, which I think this pyramid is the last thing in the career path. But there's still all the bonus jobs, which I have not done. I am probably not going to attempt the challenges on stream. challenge stuff like that is usually very difficult to do while also maintaining a conversation. Especially timed challenges. So I'm going to leave the challenges be, but I will go through the bonus content. And then I'll start working my way through the DLC. And I realize I didn't actually do this other half, because I'm very smart. Man, no wonder this wall wasn't completed. There's a lot of algae over here that I had not addressed yet. Just one moment, I have... Speaking of addressing things... let's hit refresh on that. Oh, there we go. Much better. Okay. My apologies. There is something in the background that I had to encourage to work again. Tonight has been a night of minor technical difficulties. I am not sure what's going on this week, but something is wonky. It is not the internet, however. The internet has been fixed. The internet is beautiful. It is silky smooth. It is reliable. Something else is going on, and I need to figure out what it is. Oh, no, this angle is terrible for this section. Forget that angle. That angle no longer exists. That angle is not our friend. This angle isn't much better, but it's... at least it is better. Guessing that this wall, the line between them, yeah, the line between them is this one right here. Divot. Well, allow me to make sure the divot is clean. Pretty sure the divot is as clean as it's going to get, so... goes. Okay, that is all the dirt I can see. What did I miss? Well, there's still a little bit up in there. She said. It's really hard to see yellow on yellow. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Okay. I would like to do the rest of this from the ground, if I can. Just because the angle is very steep for standing on, makes it difficult to this isn't working so good. I guess I'll have to stand on the wall. I don't especially want to climb back up here. Working on this angle is very annoying, actually. Like, look at all the stuff I'm missing by working at this angle. It's a terrible angle. This angle sucks. There we go. Just gotta wash it closer to the ground, and then I can stand on the nice flat ground and wash, and not at this stupid ass angle. Like this angle, Sam, I am. And I know that because I tried it. Oh boy. would think this angle would be better, but no. So I'm having to go over everything multiple times. Because this angle, even more than any of the others, I can't tell how far away anything is. So I think I'm working inadvertently at the very far edges of my efficacy. Is really frustrating because that's no way to get anything clean. That's a way to leave patches of dirt everywhere that will just annoy you later. I should definitely have it low enough that I can do the rest from the ground, right? Yes. Okay. About this distance. Yeah, about this distance. But I'm actually going to go from this edge because that way when I end I'll be at the edge that I need to turn the corner to the next side to do. Get all the way up to the upper edge. Thorough. Especially since the lower edges of the pyramid really seem to have gotten some barnacle deposits. The upper areas did not. Plus this pattern thing. on, keeping on. See, this is what I worry about because, like, if I did the entire pyramid in a consistent pattern, kind of like what I'm doing now, it would be kind of boring to do. And extremely boring to watch, I suspect. There's so much wall that I can't even see the bar moving to this one. Like, I am definitely getting it clean. Progress is real slow, though. Almost halfway along the wall. We'll get there, we'll get there. See, and this is the other reason I wanted to do the entrance wall last. Because they're smaller walls. This side and the other side, the one that is perfectly opposite from this one, are just these big, uninterrupted expanses. At least on the entrance sides, there's something in the middle that I've already cleaned. At the halfway point. Yay! The bar of what's left to do is definitely shrinking. I just can't really see it shrinking the way that I was on the other walls. It's so gradual that I, look at it and I'm just like, it's not moving at all. It's, when you look at it every, bit and then it's like, oh yes, it is smaller now. I didn't see it getting there, but it's smaller now. We'll see just how thorough a job this is once I reach the other bit. that I already washed. Oh, missed the spot. I'm trying to keep this as straight a vertical line as I can, but entirely certain how well I am succeeding. Getting there, getting there. I can see the end of this vertical typewriter in sight. Okay, it looks like I've been reasonably thorough. Whoa! Okay then. That was a really big patch of smuts that you just awayed with. Okay. One more side and 4 more walls. Still don't know what the best way to go about this is. have missed some schmutz somewhere, and I suspect it's because, like, this is the line down here. Nope, that does not seem to be the case. I was wrong. Left little bits of schmutz here and there and everywhere. See, this is why you should not do things in a hurry. You miss a lot of stuff. Steady speed, that is the trick. Don't need to go slow because it's nothing but sludge. But also shouldn't go too fast because that just skims over the dirt and leaves a bit behind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the divot is a "you are too close to your subject matter." This wall ends like somewhere around here. Yeah, like around there. And then there's those two little lower bits that are teeny tiny. Which is why I'm saving them for last, because I will savor how quickly they'll get done. Especially compared to that huge ass wall that I just finished. For getting all the stuff that I can reach from standing on this roof. I'm not sure I got that at all easy up there, but we'll see. to an up and down, because this is very narrow here. Whoops. Oh man, I thought I was going to fall to the ground there. Hold up. Make sure I get that. Okay, over here. Whoa! The blue line. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. Okay, very tall and narrow here, so try and get a lot of it from above. No way to do it. There is no good way to do any of this. Although the argument would be that any way that gets the wall clean is a good way. You know. One wall left. And it's this one. It has quite an artistic green patch on it there. See, I'll be destroying that. So I finish this wall, and then the hunt for the gem begins. Or possibly the gem will be delivered. I'm hoping the gem will be delivered, because it is definitely not there right now. just gotta get this small. And let's not hurry at it just because it's the last one. We will be finishing this pyramid tonight. Mostly because I refuse to do 4 streams of cleaning this pyramid. 3 was already too many. Just this middle strip. I said now it's just this nip. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, that just like vamped into existence. What the heck? What? Are we going to be finishing washing with that thing just flying around me like that the entire time? Oh, thank goodness it seems to have stopped. So how do I clean the upper edge of this gem? Whoa. The gem does have an upper edge, right? Okay, maybe it doesn't have an upper edge that exists. So I cleaned the pyramid, this thing just vamped into existence, and then the bogey that was heading towards me buzzed the whole place before just vanishing. None of this actually makes any sense. Also, I'm pretty sure this gem has an upper. Oh, nope, it does not. What the? Wait, the UFO's back. The UFO and the plane are fighting. I just washed that plane. What is even happening? Okay, we cleaned the gem, and it is now shooting a beam into the volcano. I'm not going to pretend to understand. Let's complete the job. We can watch the time lapse, although we won't be able to see a lot of it because I did the interior first. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of fine print. Okay, let's see here. And we're just gonna have the ringing noise during the entire of that? Great. Cerulean sky, somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, which happens to be where I am. PowerWash services, you did it. After you cleaned our ship, we went further back in time, methodically tracing your steps one job at a time, right back to the backyard cleaning days. While doing so, we pieced together Blake Thrust's ambitions. Thrust was obsessed with the lost city of pacifists, and after discovering that their tech was powered by a rare ore, set up illegal mines here, there, and everywhere. He struck a rich seam inside Mount Rushless, and used it to develop his own tech, while also hoping to create enough tectonic movement to push the lost city up to the surface. What he didn't realize, though, is that by destabilizing the volcano, he nearly caused a global apocalypse. Knowing that the underwater city lay dormant until this moment, we went back in time and told the pacifists of your legend. They agreed to convert their palace into an offshore platform to send a neutralizing beam to Mount Rushless when the city resurfaced. We dirtied the place up to ensure it would only activate once completely cleaned by a skilled power washer. Thanks to you, the timeline is now restored, and we can return to our time as heroes. Heroes with red velvet cake. P.S. Please feel free to use this message as a customer review if you think it would help your business. This sounds like insanity. But thank you for the offer. Oh, hey! It's showing all of my cleaning. That is cool. I assume that this is me.
There's an awful lot of dirt in this world.
I'm not sure I actually did things in this order now that I think about it.
A lot of good things that cover underneath.
It's been so long since I washed some of this stuff.
And if I'm feeling down under my own layer of grime, I can count on you, my friend.
But like starting from the top and going down, it
Because
does
every
seem
time
like
you make it all shine, you make it all shine.
it's a little bit of a crime to keep talking through the song, but it feels weird to not talk.
That I know is that just everywhere you go, you make it all shine. You make it all shine.
Okay.
When nothing is looking that great to me, you know how to show how good it could be.
Okay.
You could have stayed in bed, you could have stayed at home, but you got
Would
out
it have
there instead.
remembered all of
Yeah,
the
you
little
got
bits?
it all done.
That's the question.
What started as a trickle ended like a volcano.
Okay, I definitely did not do
And
the
from the
RPM.
darkest
This
depths
is
of the ocean,
This is Jeff playing.
you're coming up gold. You make it all shine. You make it all shine. All the wood, all the stones, all the horses and all the gnomes. You make it all shine. You make it all shine.
So I definitely
So
won.
clean,
I'm very pleased.
so bright. It makes me wanna get up and go outside. Oh, you make it all
I
shine.
remember washing all these things.
Yeah, it's really alright, and as far as I can see, looks pretty good to me. Oh, there's a section left to do. Couldn't see it before, 'cause we just used the stool. You're checking it out, you're smelling it stinking. I look over at you, and I know
Oh,
what
yeah,
you're
the
thinking.
subway station to the
Climb up the
Canada.
ladder and then get back down. We're not gonna rest till we've cleaned this town.
I'm still amazed
Keep
that I
on
made
going till
that
it's all up and good. And we put the shine back in this neighborhood. Turn off the tap 'cause I'm ready to go. That last patch of dirt is gone. It's
job that took longer than that
feeling
subway
real
station
fine.
wasn't
Now
very
finish the job. And it's time to kick back now the pressure's up. Turn
It opens. Ulysses. Oh! Oh, look at all the happy reviews. Oh, it's beautiful. Unsubscribe from Wasp's Facts. That was not a happy review. Oh, the gnome has given me a trophy. My life is complete.
Shine. You make
That is pretty awesome. The thing is, with the career path, there are still the bonus jobs in here. And of course, there's also the specials, which is all the seasonal and DLC stuff. I mean, it is October. Can we find something small and spoopy to wash? Seasonal specials. Ice rink, Halloween house, Santa's workshop, cruise ship, sun deck. The Halloween house does not look small. I mean, I've already been going for nearly an hour and a half, so I don't want a big job. Let's see what's in the bonus jobs. We have odd jobs, which is the Mars rover, fountain, miniature golf course, and steam locomotive. The Muckingham files, which is the food truck, the solar station, and satellite dish. Second Muckingham files, excavator, paintball area, and Spanish villa. Muckingham Files 3 was a submarine and an aquarium. Let's see, Part 4 was the modern mansion and fireplane. Part 5 is the dessert parlor and just the dessert parlor. Part 6 is the sculpture park and subway train. And they try to send me to the Steam store page like I don't already have everything. Okay, let's clean the Mars rover unless I already have. I have not. Alright. I feel like the Mars rover should be a nice sized job to bask in tonight. Harper Shaw, Surface of Mars. Hey Wishy, sorry to message you so late at night, but how are you set for tomorrow? You remember my friend Marcia, the total space cadet? She's got an urgent need for a power washer. Couple of disclaimers. One, she's way out of town, but she said she'd pay your expenses as long as they're not too astronomical. Two, it has to be tomorrow. I just thought doing an odd job somewhere alien might help your business take off. I'll text you the details when I get them in the morning, and you can see how it lands. Until then, you can always dream of what it could be. I mean, it's showing a picture. You know it takes 15 years to get to Mars, right, Harper? We're gonna go wash the Mars rover. It is a thing that's happening now. Oh, look, they gave me the step stool. I'm not sure I'm gonna need it. Welcome to Mars, Astro Washer. We are extremely grateful you took the time to come all the way out here. Why am I on the white nozzle? Let's go to green. I love green. Your liquid oxygen reserves have been carefully calibrated to last precisely as long as the mission, so do not concern yourself with time constraints. Are you... I do so like breathing, though. Oh, there are many satisfying dings here. Have I not gotten? That is the question. Whoop! No, no. Why can't I crouch? Hello? There we go. Okay. seem to be having an interesting time with my mouse buttons here. Oh! Oh, that's... oh. The jump is so bouncy. Okay, I accept that some part of the arm isn't clean, but it would be nice if you would tell me what part of the arm isn't clean. Yeah, we'll work it out at some point. Oh, wait, never mind. I can't help but notice that these are definitely not my footprints. As long as I'm down here, let's try and get as much of the undercarriage as O2 levels 20% depleted. You don't say. Is that because I've done 20% of the job? Say it ain't so. Your mission, an exploratory rover, has been contaminated with a dangerous substance. Yeah, it's green. No terraforming or colonization can take place until you have eradicated the threat. I don't think this rover is capable of terraformation. The future of humanity's expansion through the solar system rests in your capable hands. I mean, you're welcome, but also... this is definitely an exploring rover. It is not... It is not capable of terraforming. And while I agree that the poor thing should definitely be cleaned, it needs it so badly. I mean, I think the boot on the wheel is actually going to be more of an issue. Than the schmutz. O2 levels 40% depleted. Oh, I see, okay. substance itself is extraordinarily powerful psychoactive chemical. When exposed, the individual cannot help but act with absolute integrity. Can you imagine if something like that got into the water supply? Absolute integrity, you say? Oh no, the horrors! Admittedly, colonization is very difficult when you're acting with absolute integrity, but I think that's the point! Things about Earth is the fact that we ran out of things to colonize, not because we decided it sucked as a species, but because we ran out of places that weren't already colonized. There's bad things about us as a species, in my opinion. I hope I've sufficiently gotten the underside of this thing, because I don't want to be down here for that much longer. O2 level 60%. Oh, really? Well, thank you for letting me know how much of the job I've completed. We have no idea if the substance itself is terrestrial or alien in origin. Well, I have certain guesses. In a previous outbreak, one of our colonies reorganized itself into a hierarchy determined solely by the skills, capability, and personality of the individuals. The horrors! You mean they eliminated nepotism? Terrifying. My goodness, an entire colony organized solely on merit and what people wanted to do. O2 levels 80%. Oh, that's a lot of dinging. Thank you. We've noticed footprints leading away from the rover that may or may not be human. Oh, they're definitely not human unless you have some serious birth defects around here. Please investigate to ensure all contaminant has been dealt with. Yeah, I will get on that. To harvest all of the possible things from this first, you see. I love this huge floaty jump that we have, though. That's real nice. one tire is not clean. Probably because of the boot. There we go. Man, I love all those beautiful dings. Mast cameras, wheel hubs, mystery hatch. I will do the mystery hatch. You know what? I should probably do the mystery hatch because that will be away from where the camera's aiming. Do. There's a gnome here. They cannot possibly be all bad. They do have an absolutely filthy hatch. Make sure that that is sparkling clean. And no, I knocked him over. My touch is not delicate enough. Okay, so it's just the wheel hubs left. I bet it's the one with the boot on it. Yep, it was the one with the boot on it. Yay! A beautiful job of cleaning. Morning, Wishy. Don't worry about that emergency job. My buds called it off. It rained last night and it's clean enough from that. Also, you wouldn't believe the dream I had last night. Full should I denote my brain to science bizarro. How about you? Let me guess, you dreamt of washing a skyscraper after a huge gorilla made a mess of it? I miss you. See you soon, buddy. Oh, Harper. That really didn't take very long. I have a suspicion that the steam locomotive is going to take a really long time. Well, let's at least get a little start. No, wait, it's already 12:30. Dang, I started late. Okay, we will leave these. I will get to these next time. Which, that one is a question because it's October, which means the next month is November. And in November, I lose my writing buddies. Well, I lose my Wednesday gaming buddies, which means that I am playing something else, which means I might not be playing PowerWash Simulator again until December. But you know what? That's a future Foxwine problem. Current Foxwine has not figured that out, but future Foxwine is really good at this stuff, and she will figure it out at some point. Hopefully before November. Well, we'll see. We'll see about any of that. But, you know, in the meantime, you know, if you really love the power washing and you want to see how I washed everything, you can find that on my YouTube channel. There's a playlist there for PowerWash Simulator, so you can just work your way through just as I did. Just seeing how I got to cleaning everything. And where did that stutter come from? I don't know. Let's move on. I will be back streaming again tomorrow night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Risk of Rain 2 for Try Not to Die Thursday. And then there will be a brief vacation, because it is Canadian Thanksgiving this upcoming weekend. I will not be streaming on this upcoming Sunday, so Baldur's Gate will be resuming the week after. It will be resuming, it's just not this week. Then on Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, there should be Timberborn, depending on how things go with other planning. This schedule, the Monday might change, but we will see. I do not know for certain yet whether or not Monday will change. Then next Wednesday night, starting at approximately 7:15 or so, I will be playing group games with my friends, either Among Us or 100% Orange Juice or Scribble It, depending on how many people, possibly a combination of the above, depending on how the population fluctuates. We play Among Us when we have the largest number of people. We play 100% Orange Juice when we have the smallest number. And when we have the middling amount, which is too many for 100% Orange Juice but not enough for Among Us, that's when we pull out Scribble It. And then I have not actually changed this because I am losing control of my life. But after that, when my friends abandon me around 10:15 or so, I will be playing Valheim next Wednesday, not PowerWash Simulator as that schedule says. Oh dear. So, I am very disorganized at the moment, and the upcoming week is a little crazy, but you know, that's the schedule, and all the games I'm planning on playing, and what I intend to do in those games, except for Valheim, which I didn't mention, but that's fine. So, you know, whether or not I know what my own schedule is or anything like that, I still have a lot of fun, and I've had so much fun tonight, and I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have, and I hope that you all have a great night. Good night!